guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing great and having a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day here in South Mississippi. Uh-oh, I just dropped something. It is Monday, and I had to take off work today to take care of some business this morning, but after that was done and over with, I come home, put on some shop clothes, and me and Madison decided to come down here to the shop because we want to work on this little old motor. Let's go look at this little old motor too, bud. I'll give y'all the story on this engine as I pull it over there to the bench. Ugh. Is this the one that's got the real loud squeaking wheel?
Sound like it.
Oh no, it's the other engine stand. One of them, yeah, one of them's ear piercing. It's got a little squeak, not a bad squeak. Okay. This is the air cleaner off my car. We'll let it right there for right now. Okay, might need to shop vac that down in there, baby. This is a small block 350. It is a 397-0010 block, and I don't know anything about it, except it come out of a 69 or maybe a 1970 Corvette. A friend of ours, probably about 7 or 8 years ago, ordered a crate engine to go in the Corvette. The Corvette had been sitting for a while, and I don't know if they ever tried to crank this, if they ever even got it to run. I don't have a clue. But whenever we got the engine swap done and all the work done on the car, he said, "Hey man, you want that engine?" And I was like, "Yeah, what you gonna do with it?" And he's like, "Nah, nothing. That's what hey, if you want it, you can have it." So hey, I loaded up and brought it home, and here it is. Been in my shop for, I think, 7 years, maybe 8 years. But I've always been curious about it because, judging by the number, it is a 350. It could be a 2-bolt main. It could be a 4-bolt main. It does have camel hump heads on it. It looks like they were running a electric fuel pump too, well, because your fuel pump will go right here, and they got a plate over that. It's got ram horn manifolds, but other than that, I don't know. I don't know if it's any good or what. Does it got a dipstick in it? Nope, no dipstick. Okay. Huh. Well, let's take our VVOR camera and let's look in it and see what we're dealing with. How about that?
Okay.
We can take the spark plugs out. Oh, it's got a starter on it. All right. It's got motor mounts on it. Let's check it out. See if it's got any oil in it. It's got an oil filter. Got an oil filter. We might can, golly, that wind's blowing them doors like crazy. We might could get this on the engine stand that we got from Newbern right over there. This test stand right here. We can possibly mount it on this and fire it up. All right, this is the handiest thing from VVOR. I love this camera. And it's got very good quality images, or whatever you want to call it. Okay.
Well, but what's the little light for?
So when you go into dark places, like right here, you can see it lights it up in there.
Yeah.
So let's see. Let's go down in here, see how dirty it is. Hang on. Oil pump rod still in there. Okay, there's a camshaft looks good. I mean the gear is what I'm trying to say. Cam Valley. What's that? Oh, look right there, Tootbo. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody has poked a rag down in there. Look at it. So we gotta get that out. I'm glad we checked that. Big old white paper towel. Don't let me forget to try to dig that out here in just a minute. Let's go inside the dipstick hole right here if it'll go. Will you fit? Oh, it does. Okay. Check that out, too, bro. So, this is a 4-bolt main. There's a main cap right there, and there's 2 bolts. Can you see them right there? Might have a glare on your camera. But that's a bolt and that's a bolt. So it is 4-bolt main. I don't see a bunch of rust. Huh. There's some oil on that piston skirt right there. So let's go over here. Oh, there's something real close. Okay, there's rod bolts. I don't see no big major rust or nothing in there. See the oil pan gasket? Does it got oil down in there? I think it does. Yeah, I think that's oil. So it's got oil in it. Okay. I got to steer my camera out. Okay. Alright. So let me pull some spark plugs out and let's see what the cylinders look like on top. Well, that plug ain't terrible there. That one looks pretty good too. That one was missing one of those compression washers. That one's got it. Those plugs look to be in good shape. We might can clean them up and reuse them. Of course, knowing me, I will. Oh. Okay. This motor's clean, man. I mean, it's clean. Come here and look. So the camera's upside down. See, there's a valve. There's a little carbon right there around that. And that valve's not completely closed. It's open. But it's not terrible. I mean, it ain't like all gunked up. See here? It's not bad. See, here's that valve there. Got a little carbon on it, not terrible. So I wonder why they decided to pull this motor. Okay, let's go to this spark plug hole right here. I can see the crosshatch marks in the bore. It's got dome pistons in it.
Good or bad?
Well, it's got, so it means the compression ratio is going to be a little high on it. I'm thinking that's 030. So yeah, I think it's bored 30 over. I can see the cross hatches in all of them. I see a little bit of bug residue. See it right there next to that cylinder wall? So we need to blow these cylinders out real good. So that's a cylinder wall, that's a piston right next to it. And you can see like maybe dead spider or something. So we need to blow all these out.
Now what?
Let's get the air hose. Let's blow all of this out really good. Blow the cylinders out. Blow everything out. Need to get this rag out. Let's get this rag out right now before I forget about it. Ta-da!
Wonder how old it is.
This rag? I don't know, baby. I didn't put all this in here. It was already all in here like that. So when I got it, I don't think that rag got mashed down here. It could have. I got a distributor laying somewhere with some plug wires on it that we can run. The problem is, do we have a good carburetor that we won't have to pull off of anything? I don't know. I can't remember. Can you remember?
No.
Let's fire the air compressor up. Let's get the shop vac over here and let's get all this cleaned up, and we'll put some oil down the cylinders. It does not have a crank bolt, so I got to find one of those, and we'll see if we can't ease it over. And I need to find a dipstick. I'm pretty sure I got one, and we need to see what the oil looks like in it. So 10-4? All right, so I went over there to the part shelf, found the carburetor. Don't know what it is. I have to look it up. Might be a 670 single pump vacuum secondary. Could be a 750, I don't know. Maybe it's good, we'll look it up and see. Got us a crank bolt, distributor, plug wires, HEI distributor. So, okay. We're making a little headway now so we can start cleaning it up. Well, we got everything blew out, vacuumed out, and I went ahead and pulled the valve covers off. This motor's clean, guys. I mean, see nothing in the oil passages. So, that looks really good. Really clean. A little overspray from when they were painting the motor. Need here's some dirt right here. We need to shop vac maybe in this head, just a little bit. Maybe a little bit right in there. It ain't bad though. It's just like there's probably bug doo-doo and different stuff. Here's some right here. Yep. So let's get that cleaned up and out of there. And I'm gonna go ahead and get the exhaust manifolds off. So if you'll shop back that, I'll get the exhaust manifolds off, because I think I got some headers over there that we can run. All right, Pete Bug. Take that and come see this. You're gonna need the light. I'm sorry. See that dirt right there? Turn it on. I found this old pressure line that come off my car, and got us a fitting to screw in the back of the block here. That looks really good, man. Drag that vacuum cleaner out of the way so we won't have to trip over it. Yeah, you did a really, really good job. You even cleaned around the bolts. Hey, if this is a good motor, it might be a good candidate to put in your car. Just saying.
Okay.
Okay. Before we do anything, let's put this crank bolt in there and see if this thing's gonna turn over. Okay. I think I got a manual fuel pump we could stick on it too. That way we won't have to wire up an electric one. I need to go dig out some headers. I guess we need to, look, I'm getting all ahead of myself. Let's see if it's even going to turn over.
Okay.
All right. I ain't gonna be able to put a whole lot, because some of them, or that one's all the way up. Like this one here. Yeah, the piston's up there. It's coming right back out. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Oh my gosh. That didn't take nothing, Beth. All right. All right. Not one of them stuck motors. Oh yeah. This thing's gonna run. Let's just hope it runs good. I got oil on my hand now. I can't get my socket off. Hey, you're supposed to be over here learning. When I'm in my 90s and I say, hey, two-bus, drag that motor out of the corner. Let's see if it's going to crank. You got to know how to do this stuff. But, well, Daddy, I paid attention all those years. Hey, it turns over two-bus. That's good. Really, really good. And the flap was closed on that heat riser deal on that manifold, and they had it wired to the starter when I took it off. So that was one problem they were having. I guess before we go any further and put the valve covers on, let me go find us a dipstick and let me see if it's got any oil in it and how clean it is.
Okay.
Because we're going to have to prime the system. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is a small block Chevy. Dipstick tube. No, they're just dropping the oil. Okay. Allergies are acting up. Alright. Might have to adjust that when we put some headers on. We will see.
What's wrong?
It's between add and full, and it's clean, guys. So pretty clean oil. How about that? So that's a good thing. Now for the fun part. You ready? What's the fun part?
I don't know.
You don't know? We're fixing to prime this motor and get some oil pressure. And then we'll stab the old distributor there. If I can find us a gasket for it. Look over there on that shelf, baby, next to that crankshaft, and bring me a oil pressure gauge. It should be a small gauge. All right. What's that say right there?
Some pro.
Well, it does say some pro. What's that word right there?
Volt.
Yep,
Volts.
volts. So that is for the battery to let you know if it's alternator's charging. This one right here says oil PSI. So this is oil pressure gauge. I'm gonna let you hold this. Oh, wow. That just shocked us. You shocked me. Is it on 0? Come on, come on. I think it went. All right. Let's see. What's the rotation of a small block Chevrolet oil pump? Is it counterclockwise or clockwise? Where's my phone? There it is over there. Go get my phone. We'll see. All right. Spin it clockwise, same way as the distributor spins, but I couldn't remember which way the distributor spins. Come on. All right, let me see that gauge, Ben. I'm gonna set you right there where I can see it good. I ain't used this thing in a while. Oh yeah. Shoot, this thing here is ready to work. All right. Oh boy, here we go. There's 80 pounds, 82. I got all these flowing. All of these are primed over here. Oh no!
Burn up.
We have fried our drill too, bud.
How old is it?
It's about 15 years old. Okay. They all started priming, except for that one and that one.
And this one.
Okay, so 3 on this side? Yeah, they're close. It's just taking them all forever. I think it's going to be fine. Poor little drill. Brought him out of retirement just to almost burn him up. Alright guys, so I got me a plate put on the carburetor and found me a gasket for the distributor. It's laying right over there. Plugged that vacuum port, plugged this, got this open. I got to find a fitting and adapter for a temperature gauge. Let's see here. Compression stroke. Come on, number 1. Ooh.
That's very bad.
3. Alright, see if the timing mark's in the right location. There's 15. Okay, that was it. Timing mark is right. Go around another time because I missed it. Come hold your finger right here, bud. See that hole? Put your finger in that hole right there. All right, that's good. All right, take your finger out. I heard the compression. Okay, that's 0. That piston's all the way up. All right. I'm gonna put you in about right here. See if we can't get number 1 to kind of point toward number 1. Let's point toward the funnel. Come on. The old pump rod's not wanting to cooperate. Walk the dog. Walk the dog. See, there's number 1 right there. I mean, if we want it to be. All right. So let's pull that out. They're lined up, so we got to hold that tooth bar. Let me turn this a little bit. You can make number 1 wherever you want it, but I always try to get it toward number 1 piston. Something like that. Be close. Try it again. Ta-da! It's pointed almost to, it's almost pointed dead to the front. So that's close enough. I ain't gonna stress about that. Because if you back it out, I was wanting it to sit like right there. What the heck? Shine down this hole? Never mind, I can see. Thought I could. Shine down the hole here. 1, 2. Alright, let's try that. Oh, man, my allergies killing me today. So close, but so far away. Okay. I liked it better where it was. Shine down here. Okay, watch out. Oh, we got it. Yes. Okay. Now, we'll let you go right in there. Dadgummit. Dadgummit, dadgummit, dadgummit. There's a dirt dauber in our distributor hole. We didn't blow it out. Okay. Okay. This thing's weak, guys. So everybody's like, oh my God, you're gonna bust some valve covers. This thing's weak. I gotta pull the distributor back out. Don't want to get this dirt dauber down in the motor after we've done our little vacuum cleaning and blowing through everything. All right, Mr. Dirt Dauber. Dirt Dauber 2. Dirt Dauber 3. Dirt dauber number 4. Might as well go ahead and get y'all. Number 5. And number 6. Okay. I squirted a little bit of deep creek down in this hole right here. I started watching old Puddin' Creek hot rods or something like that. And I seen where he was using deep creek a pretty good bit. So I picked me up a can just to try it, and so far I like it. So, thank you there, old Puddin' Creek. Oh yeah, that hole's ready to rock. We're just gonna use a header bolt for the time being. Need to find me a big old washer. Mr. Distributor, you going back in the same location I had you in a while ago, please? Thank you. Okay. Get you right there. Get you in there like that. Okay. This thing gonna be jumping Coke bottles in the parking lot. What are we gonna put this motor into, bro?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Sophia?
Sophia's got a new motor and she's a Ford. This is a Chevrolet. Alright, we're gonna start you about right there. Alright. Leave you just enough that I can spin you. Alright. Let's go ahead and clean up these exhaust flanges and water pump surface. All right, Treat Bud. Let's pick this thing up by the lift and see if we can find a flywheel. All right, guys, let's see here. We got to find us a plug to go in this head right there. What? Does that go? Nope. Okay. Like that thing was fresh. Maybe that Corvette was 4-speed. I can't remember. Now see where I spun it over and the oil run down. Oh boy. Let's see here. There's a dead grasshopper. I don't know what you were for. That's Ford maybe? I don't know. Everybody's like, you dummy. You don't know the difference between a Ford flywheel. Oh, that's Mustang. That's Fox body right there. Okay. Clutch. That's small block forward for sure. What's this here? I don't see no part numbers on any of this stuff. I don't know. Okay. I know that's forward. Oh, that looks like a Chevrolet right there. Yeah. Small block Chevy 400. Why? Because it don't have no weights on it. That's why. Okay. Alright. What's this one right here? That's a tiny flywheel. I think that's for a Vortex. Are those 350? Look at that. That looks like the same imprint as that crankshaft back there. Come on, let's go see. Ugh. So this. What's here? Haha! Ta-da! We got lucky. Until we gotta look for some flywheel bolts. I know where some is. Oh yeah, we're good. We're so good. This flywheel don't have a weight on it neither. I don't know if it's come off there. I don't have no 400s. There's no way I've got that many 400 flywheels. Alright. You come to this end right here too, bub. Move that out. Move that out. Pull it around. Okay, up. Come to me. All ready. I can't worry about that flywheel. It don't have a weight. I think small block 400 is externally balanced and 350 is internally balanced. I know I should Google that, but anyway. I can't remember. They all run together. Gonna be close. Pull it back. Pull that in to you. Okay, then come down a little more. Okay. 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 I'm not worried about putting one in that top hole. Now. Okay. Let me find us a bolt for that. Let me get these nuts and washers on here and get it snug down, guys, and we'll be back. I'm wasting battery just to hunt bolts. All right, got some bolts in there, guys. I should have done check this, but make sure it can turn over. Flywheel out wedge. Okay, we're good. Now, let's see. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. I say let's set this off for right now. And we can mount a battery on it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I was grabbing that bar under there. Oh yeah. We can mount a battery right there. All right. Let me go rob us a battery tube, bud. I'll be back. All right. Got us some battery cables hooked up. Tubo. Cross your fingers that this starter's good. Okay. Come to this side. That's gonna blow oil out. Oh, we got a good starter. Needs to be shimmed. All right, starter's good. Let's do a compression check on it real quick. Are you ready? Go. Guys, that's a pretty good compression, don't you think? Holy crap. Let's try it again. Go. Wow. Wow. Okay. Go again. I hope all of them are that high. Wow. Go again. This thing's got some compression there. Let's go to the other side. Go. Probably can't see it. 210. Go again, babe. Oh no.
What happened?
Oh no. Oh no.
You broke it?
Oh no. My compression gauge went in the hole. And I think a piston just hit it and it's all bent. I hope it didn't bust a piston. Oh no. Dadgummit.
Are you go fishing for it?
Huh?
Are you go fishing for it?
I don't know yet, baby. Come out of there. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, don't move. We might have got lucky. Air hose. Get the V4 camera, baby. We got to do some inspections. So, look what I did, guys. I was mashing so hard that it went into the cylinder. And those are Dawn pistons. So, I hope it did not hurt anything. It slipped through the rubber and into the chamber. Not good. Let's run the camera up in there. There is a piece of something laying right on top of the piston that broke off. I don't know what that is. Okay. Let's come hold this right here for me, babe. Hold it where I can see it. Let me turn it a little bit. Okay. Don't move. There's like a piece off the tip of that. All right, there it is, right there. All right, let's get the light and see if we can't fish it out of there. Where is my curved needle nose? Let me grab a stool. Wait a minute, I know what I need. My little pick. Moved a little bit. Come on, man. Oh, wow. That's a big hump of something. You gotta turn it just right. Alright, hand me the camera, baby. This is gonna take a little while. Hold this light for me over here, please, ma'am. camera. Can you see that, guys? Laying right on the piston right there. That piston come up when I shoved that compression gauge in and broke the tip off, and it's laying right on top of the piston. The cylinder wall looks fine. The top of the piston looks fine. We just got to get that lay on top of the piston. I cannot believe I did that. That is so crazy. All right, let's see how we're going to get this out. And all we were doing was a simple compression check, and it was going wonderful. Okay. Let's see. I wonder if I can. I don't think that's metal. I think this is aluminum. That's a magnet, so that's not going to help. All right. I guess we can bring it back up if I can get it with some little bitty needle nose. All right, let me figure this out. I'll be back, guys. I'm here to tell y'all what, me and Madison dodged a bullet on that one. I tried the vacuum cleaner. I took my pick, kept running it around in this cylinder right here. Without V-Vora, I couldn't have done that, guys. But after compressing the air and bringing the piston up a little bit and closing the chamber up, you could shine a flashlight in there and you could see it twirling. And he just timed it and blew it out. Look at here, guys. There's one end. There's a piece of brass right there. That's wild. That barely came out of that spark plug hole. All right. Let's inspect it. Cannot believe we've done that. I will buy. All right, here we go. Looks okay. Looks okay. Let me bring the cylinder down a little more where I can see the full cylinder. Come right here too, Buck. Is the glare too bad?
Yeah.
So the pistons, I don't see no indentions, nothing crazy going on. That looks like a little bit of aluminum right there. Might blow it out some more. That looks okay. I don't see no scarring on that cylinder wall. Still see the cross hatches in there. Wow, I cannot believe we've done that. That right there is pieces of metal. We need to try to blow that out real good. Really, 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 really good. The only good thing about it is it's aluminum. It's real soft. So it might just, what little fragments are in there, it might just eat them up. I don't know. All right, let me blow that out really good some more. All right, let's check her again. Okay, way better. Way better. Way better. All right, let's put a little oil down in it. And we're going to spin it over. All right, Chick Bug. Let me have the camera. You go over and mash the button. Okay. Well, now I'm scared to do a compression check on it anymore. That's my fault for trying to do it easy and fast. I'm going to try it this way now. Is that the right screw hole? Plug hole, I mean? Yeah. Alright, so we'll come to this one next to it and see what it's got, and then we'll check this one here that we just butchered up. Hit it. Crazy. If this will screw in there, then a plug will. Oh yeah. Please be good. All right, try it. That's the cylinder right there. 210. All right, one more. Hit it. Last cylinder, guys, 210. This thing's got some compression. All right, Mason's got to change the battery, and I got to find some headers. So, we'll be back. All right, guys, got some headers I found over there. Found some used gaskets, yay! Buffing off the old rust. Maybe they'll seal off. All right, let's see if I can do this without taking that pipe off. Around there. Hold that pipe, baby, on that end. There you go, good job. Okay. Go down with it a little bit. Well, get on there. All right. Let me see if that gasket will slide down in there. They're reusable gaskets, so that's a plus. Good old aluminum gaskets. All right, we all go in there, maybe. Be nice and think about it.
Yeah.
Pretty thick. Pretty doggone. Oh, there you go. It's the valve cover holding you up there. Oh yeah, we in there now, too, boy. Okay. All right, guys, let me get these headers tightened down, and we will move on to something else. All right, guys, so we got those headers on, tightened up, and I cleaned these plugs up real good. Hit them with an old cheek poker, the old wire wheel, and a little sandpaper and some brake clean, blew them out. We're gonna reuse them. Maybe they'll be fine. I went ahead and got it set on where number 1 is right there. So maybe, I don't know, this thing might be a pain in the butt to turn over. So I want to go ahead and get it on number one with no plugs in it, because acts like she's got some really good compression. I hope those plug wires I got is going to work with these headers. It might be a tight fit. All right, all that's good and clean. You're good and clean. Where's your home? There's your home, right there. All right, so where's number one? Let's see here. Is that number one? No way. That right there is gonna be number one. It's even got number one. We done good, Toot Bug. Oh yeah, they're all 90-degree boots. Heck yeah. We might get to hear this thing run before this video ends. Why don't I get a longer screwdriver to do this? Think this one's long enough?
Probably.
What we have for supper tonight?
Meatloaf.
You gonna tell them why?
Because that's my new favorite food.
So, last Friday, me and Madison and Rat Rod Bob went to eat at Broad Street Cafe, this little place in Columbia, Mississippi. And they got one of them country time buffets. I mean, it's really good. Good vegetables, good meat. Of course, we're in the South, and everybody has fried chicken on their buffet, but they had meatloaf. And I think Madison ate 9 plates of meatloaf.
Only 2.
Huh?
Only 2.
Well, there was a lot of meatloaf. But, ever since then, she has been begging her mama to make meatloaf. And I said, baby, mama's made meatloaf. She said, Daddy. And I got to thinking, well, maybe mama hadn't made it in a long time. She used to. So, Jennifer's making meatloaf tonight. So we got to hurry. It's like almost 8 o'clock. Got to get this thing, I don't know, maybe we'll put a carburetor on it and just see if it'll fire off a little bit. And then, well, I got to go to work tomorrow. We can't stay out here real late. We still got to get showers. All right, guys. I don't know what this carburetor come off of. I want to say it come off the 460 that me and Dylan pulled out of a boat about a year or 2 ago. Well, it was before YouTube, so yeah, a year and a half ago for sure. I think it's a 650 vacuum advance. Think it's gonna run?
Mm-hmm.
Think it's gonna run good?
Yes.
I need to find some mufflers to slip on there. That way we won't wake the dead. Plus, it'll kind of help me hear what's going on in here. I was helping a guy when I was a teenager working on his truck. I'll never forget this. He'd bought him a brand new carburetor. He'd saved up for it for a while. And he was putting it on. And he didn't have it on flush. And he was tightening the bolts up. And he broke the ear off. And he was sick. I remember he cleaned it real good and JB welded it overnight. And he put it back on. I couldn't believe it. So I don't have any mufflers that'll slip right over that pipe. They're all the same diameter. It must be 2.5. And I'm running out of time tonight because Jennifer just called and said Madison's meatloaf's ready.
I'm starving.
So we can hear it bark. That's a plus. Oh man. Big gummit. Crap. That's what I was afraid of. And pull that carburetor off. The accelerator pump is pouring on it, guys, so let me try this one. Maybe it's not pouring. We'll be back. Grabbed the other carburetor off the table. Don't know anything about it, but I did spark some gas in the front bowl and it is not coming out of the accelerator pump. So maybe this one's good. And to the neighbors that do watch our channel, I'm sorry in advance. Because this is probably going to be loud. Okay. Hey, that's a good sign too, bud. That's a really good sign. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I gotta pull these bolts out of the front because I don't want them to sling out. Thing sounds pretty good.
Sounds mean.
Sounds mean. Don't want them to swing out. And I need to be able to see this oil pressure gauge. That thing sounds good. Holy moly.
It's smoking.
It's just burning off our fingerprints and old stuff. Holy crap. That thing sounds like, I mean, I think it's got a pretty good bump stick. I mean, the oil pressure was like really good. We're running out of gas. Hang on, let me get some more gas. Where's the gas? Gotta hear it some more.
Here.
On the head, she's heating up quick. Run out of gas quick. Wet. See what this temperature's getting to be. $120, $118. Okay. Guys, this thing sounds good. I don't hear no rattling, I don't hear no lifter noise. Oil pressure's great. Makes me feel better about my mishap with the compression gauge. This thing might be a runner. I mean, yeah. Which they always sound really, really responsive on the engine stand because they're not turning no torque converter and ain't got no front accessories and all that. But I'm digging it. I'm really digging it. Sounds mean there's 2.5 foot of pipe on there. I mean, I can't wait to get a radiator and some accessories on it where we can actually sit there and run it and tune that carburetor out and set the timing. But, wow. And it cranked up real easy. So, how about that? I've been wanting to hear this thing run for a long time, too, bud. I'm hoping that it's got a pretty little healthy camshaft in it because, I mean, we always like camshafts. We always like them to have a good little choppy idle to them. But I can't really tell till I tune the carburetor out and we'll get some mufflers on it and I'll rig out the engine stand right here with some gauges and a tack and everything. But I need to see what type of radiator I'm going to run. And I think I've got an electric fan or two up there. I don't know. So far, we hadn't went out and bought anything today. We've used everything laying in the shop. It's awesome. I'm excited. And I don't know what we even going to put it in. But anyway, guys, come here, Toot Bug. Don't burn yourself. Dirty hands. Me and Toot Bug here want to thank y'all for hanging out with me and her in the shop today and getting this motor checked out and getting it on the stand. We had a close call, but we saved it. Whew, yes, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to pull the head off this motor. If I pull one, might as well pull two, then put head gaskets on it. I didn't want to do that, but we was able to dig that piece out, inspected it real good with a VVOR camera and didn't find no issues. And the compression was awesome on it after we checked it. But hey, that's a lesson learned by me. If you got that little rubber plug and you're holding real tight on there and that thing slips and goes in that cylinder, that's what'll happen. So from now on, I will screw the adapter on there and screw it into the plug hole, which is the correct way. But I've been in a rush trying to get this thing fired up today. So anyway, guys, thank y'all for hanging out. Me and Madison appreciate it so much, and we hope y'all have a wonderful week. And if you hadn't, please subscribe. We would love to have y'all. We would love for y'all to hang out with us, chime in, leave us some comments, just whatever. We take the good with the bad. It don't matter to us. We love you all because if you're a gearhead, you're a friend of ours. But anyway, y'all have a great week and please be safe. Catch y'all on the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Later.